Hello, thank you very much for tuning into this section of reads. This should be on the YouTube channel James13 Wicca. Also, I am doing in-person readings in Herkimer, New York. Google that if you want to, Herkimer, New York. If you're close to there, feel free to shoot me an email. I'll give you details. Also, if you're interested in getting a reading from me, shoot me an email, james4astral@gmail.com, james4astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. That being said, let's go ahead and get into your reading. Hello, Leo! Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. These readings are valid for whenever you come to them. That being said, what do we have for Leo? That's good for you. Okay. So, whatever this is, it's off balance, or something isn't right here. I feel like when you're going into this reading, for most of you, it's already in this, like, this isn't quite working out the way I want it to. Very self-sufficient, very getting done what you need to get done. That's not the issue here. Whatever this category is, whether it be work, relationship, family, some type of, whatever it is, it's not moving correctly. You're fine. You're self-sufficient. You're getting done what you need to get done, but it's like, yeah, but I don't like how the situation is. It's kind of like at work, you're getting everything you need done. You have everything under control, but it's like, I want to move forward with stuff, but people are in my way, not getting their stuff done, and that's slowing me up, and that's annoying. Or in the family situation, maybe people aren't communicating, or they're holding back communication. That could be a thing. It could be in a social setting too. I want like more focus about where this came from, because I feel like this will help you understand. You have been one of the people in the past with this very subject, could be work, family, whatever. You have not blown it in, what do we want to say? You have highlighted things that weren't right before. You've asked questions or did something, and it's worked out for the best. People maybe were trying to hide things or sneak around with things. And I don't think you actively tried to blow them in, but you did. Like, you just did what you do, which exposed the whole thing, and you're just like, oh, I did? Oh, well. It's just kind of like, oh, well, I didn't. It's not why I did that, but I don't feel bad about it. If you were doing something shady, that's on you, and that's not on me. Not my fault if you were doing something shady. Why would I feel bad about that? And I feel like the right people have benefited from this, because I get this Knight of Cups, but I'm getting like the Moon reversed, the Page of Fire reversed, kind of like, didn't mean to really expose this whole thing, didn't merely mean to bring this all to light, but it was for the best, and it was for the best. It was for the best. Maybe everybody didn't like it, but it's like, well, I'm not the one who was doing shady stuff, so I'm not gonna feel bad about it. It's happening again. I don't know if it's the same person or same shady things are going on. Shady things that are destined to fail, by the way. Not to ruin the story for you, but shady things that are destined to fail. The Devil with Three of Pentacles together, somebody's working very hard to pull some type of ridiculousness. I'm just going to call it ridiculousness. And they're trying to block you. I feel like they're trying to block you. I don't see you actively holding back. I don't think that's what's going on here. I feel like it's more like, that's a little bit messed up. I need to move forward. Y'all are in my way. I don't have time for y'all. I'm going to go do something else. Some people are just problems, and you've probably identified them as that. And kind of like, I don't know what they're doing. I don't care what they're doing. I can't. I just can't. I'm just probably going like, I'm going to go do something that actually adds value to my life. Y'all and your ridiculousness can have at it. You know, the people who want to put up with it, that's on them. Nope. I got to go do something that actually works for my life, and I'm not into that circus. Because I feel like most of you kind of like, even though you don't know what's going on in the sense of like what the debauchery is, you're probably avoiding it because certain people are just not worth your time. It's one of the things I kind of like about Leo, and if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments, but like when you've decided certain people are just not worth your time, you don't even think about it. You just kind of walk away or go do something away from them if you can. You're just like, nah, no. It's just a no. But at this point, it's starting to slow things down for you, and I feel like once you identify it, that's a whole nother thing. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Other people are sorting something out here. People are trying to like control something, but it's kind of like, it's like they're not strong enough to do it without you or something like that. It's just, it's not going to work, whatever this is. And when I say they're not strong enough to do it without you, I think that's through their volition. Because I think one of the ways they're going to try to keep it, because it's becoming more and more stressful, to try to keep it where they want it, to try to hold it to where it's working for them, questionably, they're going to try to ask you for help. The current energy is just things are slow, things are slow, things are slow. So you're just doing other things to keep yourself where you want to be. You're not letting the situation hold you down. But the offer comes in. They're like, hey, Leo, this, that, and the other thing. Could you do this? I don't think I like this when I'm hearing it. I don't think I'm liking it. And I feel like I'm really kind of like, and I feel like I'm almost like, I can't believe they're asking me to do that. I feel like that's kind of coming in like, I can't believe they're asking me to do that. Queen of Cups and the Tower reversed. I know that Leo's a great communicator and you guys put things out there and you don't usually hold back. This is one of those times where I'm like, I just feel like I'm stunned that they even asked. I'm like, you want me to what? Like, what? I just feel like I'm stunned. Like, what? Your natural reaction is just kind of like, there must be something going on here that I don't get. Like, what is, like, there must be something going on here that I don't get. I don't know what it is. Your natural reaction might be to kind of walk slowly into this. Leo puts that energy right out there. I'm just kind of like, whatever it is, I think it's stunning you. Like, what? Like, what? Like, are you serious? Are you for real with that? An option that might serve you better is to just not react and just to dismiss yourself from the situation. I don't feel like I want to be a pawn in this situation. And I feel like if I actively like do something or verbalize something, even if I just verbalize something, I'm kind of like, I don't know. I don't want to participate in this. I keep getting like, I just feel like I just want to dismiss myself from it. You don't have to be a part of this. There's that pray card over here, and then there's, what's that next to it? Trust the guidance you get. I'm getting, you don't have to participate at all. I would just not. It's almost like somebody sending you a text or an email, and it's kind of like, I can't, did they mean to send that to me? Are they legitimately asking me to do that? And just not responding and maybe even blocking it. If you can. I've known some people who they've done that in a work sense, and then when people call them out, like, you can't block other. I didn't. You did. Oh, I didn't realize. I don't know. I must have been busy. I didn't realize I did that. I don't know. You gotta do what you gotta do to, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm getting, whatever this is, like I gave that pretense here, or like I warned, like whatever this debauchery is, whatever this foolishness they're doing is, they're putting a lot of effort into it, but it is destined to fail. I just feel like I don't want to be any closer to it than I have to be. I want as much distance between me and this ridiculousness as I can get, because it's there's nothing I'm gonna get out of it. I don't even want to know what's going on. I don't even feel like I'm like, no, I don't even need to know that. Because something's coming in soon after, and with the swords, especially with the court cards with swords, it could be a version of legality. Sometimes I feel like this could be law enforcement coming in, not so much like a court date as much as like literal like police or something like that. Sometimes I get that depending on how it's all coming in, especially when they're saying somebody's coming into the situation. It's active like regulation. I keep getting something about regulation and stuff like that. So if this is a work situation, if I just kind of look at this and I'm like, I know that that's not right. I don't know why, but I feel like that can't be okay. As long as I don't know the technical rules, I can just get out of it, is what I'm getting. Once that debauchery passes, things go back to where they should be. Things are free. The energy is freed up, and you're going to move forward the way you want to again. It's kind of like things are out of my way now. I can get things done like I want to. I can flow forward the way I want to. Regain your focus is coming in, saying that like it's going to go back to where it should be. Whatever that ridiculousness was, I feel like that's getting completely ripped out. It's not even getting cleaned out. It's getting ripped out is what I'm getting. So that's not going to be fun for the people who are caught up in it. And I feel like that's another reason they're like, just try to stay as far away from this as possible, because I feel like we're looking to blame as many people as possible. So if you don't have any connection, if there's nothing touching you with that stuff, you don't have to worry about it. But I do feel like somebody might be trying to cause a lot of, there's a blame game. I feel like there's a blame game. Like anybody who was just like considering, I feel like there's a blame game. I would stay away from it. Blame game. I keep getting blame game. And you don't need it. You just don't need that. You just don't need that. Before I talk about this last card here, I just want to be sure, because I don't know how this is going to sound, but maybe it's not going to sound nice. You'll be fine, but like other people, if they played into this, leave them. They got to clean up their own mess. So it says self-care, prioritize self-care. So if this goes well, you don't get involved, you just stay away, like, no, don't. And then it passes, and then there's other people who maybe are getting the repercussions of this, and you're kind of thinking, I don't know if they deserve that. Let them clean up their own mess. You don't want to get pulled into this after the fact. I'm just getting, let them clean up their own mess. They got to learn their own lessons. They got to do their own thing. They have to clean up their own mess. Let them clean up their own mess. I don't know if it sounds mean or whatever it sounds like, but they got to figure out what they allowed themselves to be a part of, and they got to kind of answer to their own connection to that. You know what I mean? It's for them to learn. It's not for you to learn. I'm getting, you don't want to, even after the fact, you don't really want to be a part of this. I would just let people clean up their own messes. Do what you feel is right. That's that. It's not like you won't have other things to do anyway. You'll have your own things you want to do anyway, so. Okay. I'm going to shut that down there. I hope that helps. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, james4astral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.